Morning everyone, welcome back to my Allotment Diaries. My name is Emma, these are my Allotment Diaries. I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel or my Instagram account, which has recently reached 10,000 followers, which is just amazing. So it'd be nice to get up to 10,000 on here too. But who's counting? So pumpkin drama. What I have done now, because if you're not aware, let me start from the beginning. The pumpkin plant seems to be dying. You can see that the leaves have just become very saggy, just dying basically. The whole plant just looks like it's just turning into nothingness, which is a shame because I've got these massive, well I say massive, they're mini pumpkins, Jack be little, but they are my biggest pumpkins out of all of the plants I have. So I just started by giving them a really good feed, and I've used seaweed feed, liquid seaweed feed, and I've just fed the plant and I've fed the other plants as well. But I have noticed another problem. Some people say that that will bring it back to life. I'm not convinced. The other problem is mildew. And I'm aware of this because I had this last year on something else. And basically it's a white powder that forms on the leaves and eventually kills the plant. This is it. This is a prime example. I can actually show you an example of mildew. So it's this white powdery stuff over the leaves, and what it will do is just completely cover the leaves, spread to all the other ones. As you can see, it's starting to spread around a little bit. And what I'm going to do is just take these leaves off. Last year people told me about sprays you can spray on it, and it is true, you can spray the plants. However, I just seem to scorch them for some reason. I never seem to get the consistency of the spray right. But basically it's like a bicarbonate soda spray you can spray on them to stop mildew. I'm not convinced, so I'm just going to chop those leaves off and hope it doesn't spread anymore. I think, but don't quote me on this because I am very far from an expert. I'm like, if experts were here, I'm over there on the main road watching from a distance. But I think mildew is formed when plants are too close together and they don't get enough air. So I'm going to remove a lot of the lower leaves as well and just try to aerate the plants in the hope that it will just prevent any more mildew from spreading. And you can get mildew in any plant, I think. Mainly squashes though. You can get it on courgette plants. I'll go check those in a minute. But yeah, let's take some more leaves off, I think. Right, it's not looking as pretty as it was before. Now I've removed all those leaves, but I'm hoping it just helps to aerate the plant a little bit. So I've taken off a good little pile there of sort of yellowing leaves. I do think we are at the time of year because we're going into autumn now, believe it or not. I've said the A word, sorry. But yeah, and things do start to look a little bit dishevelled and stuff. I think that is just a natural part of the allotment cycle. So I'm just hoping it's all healthy really, and that the pumpkins turn into proper pumpkins. Come on, come on. It's my pride and joy. At the back. Anywhere. Yeah. Now in one of the last vlogs that I filmed, a lot of you started shouting or writing comments in with big capital letters and stuff. There's a caterpillar on one of my sprouts which I completely missed, and I forgot all about it. So I'm going to just check for caterpillars now, because obviously one big caterpillar can devastate an entire crop, though they do look quite healthy. Got to admit the sprouts are okay, minus all the weeds. I've got to do all this weeding again. Ugh. Right, let's check for caterpillars. I think this was the plant that you said you saw him on. I can see a lot of destruction gone on with this plant. That looks like a caterpillar. This one here, but I can't see a caterpillar on him anymore. I'm really hoping that he's just buggered off. I don't know if they do that though, if they found a good meal. Do they just bugger off? I don't know. This one looks so healthy. I really hope there's not one lurking on here. I'm sort of thinking we're sort of slightly past the caterpillar, the butterfly phase, because I haven't seen many cabbage white butterflies about, like at all. So I'm sort of thinking it might be a good time to start planting out the rest of my brassicas to overwinter them. So I've got cabbages and cauliflowers to go out, and I'm thinking now might be a good time. So what I'll do is next time I come, I'm going to bring them and plant them out and just hope for the best, because I think we're sort of past major pest issues. Do you know what I mean? I say that, now I've said that. But these look fine, they look really healthy. They actually look like sprouts, like sprout leaves, which is just amazing to me. I've never grown sprouts before, but the leaves just look like sprout leaves. It's just amazing. But I think they appear, from what I've seen, sort of in the middle of these bits, like on the stems. That's where sprouts appear, like in the middle like that. So hopefully I'll get some. I'll have to stake them soon too. But anyway, the point is they're alive, and I'm just so grateful and happy for them to still be alive, that I'm just going to leave them alone. Yeah, do you want to come and eat some? Yeah? 11, 12, 13 ones, 14, 15, 16, 17. Because she just ate 2. They're so delicious. Now, it's no secret that every single allotment plot has its messy side that we don't really want you to see on camera. This is my messy side over here. Strawberry bed of absolute doom. I don't even know if there's strawberries in there. There could be anything in there. There could be rabbits hiding in there. No idea. But look at the weeds, the mess. I mean, the strawberry plants look so healthy. Look at the green. It's a proper green plant, isn't it? But yeah, incredibly. Oh, is that a strawberry? Oh yeah, we're getting more strawberries. I really need to clean this out. That's going to be a job for next week, and it's going to be probably an entire day's job just to clear this bed out. Strawberry plants just get so messy, and it's the job that I really dread and I really don't like doing. So, but I will do that next week, I promise. I just wanted to show you these because I don't know if everyone out there has seen a lettuce go to seed. They are the craziest things. So you know how you get a lettuce and it's like a ball of lettuce? Well, when a lettuce goes to seed and bolts, which means it produces flowers, it sends up these really long shoots with these little white flowers on the top, and they're just so weird. Such a weird looking plant and so beautiful. I just wondered if you'd ever seen it, because I've just allowed these to go to seed out of curiosity. I'm so curious about plants at the moment. But yeah, I just love them. I'm just doing the same thing I did to the pumpkins with these courgettes, and that is just to remove any of the leaves that are looking a little bit raggedy and dark. And last time I did this, and it brought the plant back to life again. Not sure if I'm totally happy with that happening. I do feel like courgettes are kind of like that guest at a party that won't leave, and you're just like, oh, we had a great time, and they're like, yeah, and you off now? Oh no, I'll stay for another 6 weeks. That's what they are. They're the uninvited party guests that you just can't blooming get rid of. No matter how many snails you allow come to their door, they won't leave. Tell you what, you could solve world hunger just by growing a field of courgette plants. You'd feed the entire planet, I swear. There's a lot of tidying up jobs to do at this time of year as we go into autumn, and I always feel like my plot starts to fall apart a little bit, and I feel a little bit sad about it, and I feel like I'm just, oh, what's happening? I'm not keeping up with it or whatever. But I do honestly think it's just a change of season, and that is just what happens. You might just have to look a little bit harder for the beauty at this time of year, just because things just start to look a little bit frayed around the edges and stuff. But look behind me, look at this cosmos plant. It's absolutely stunning, and it's just in its element, and this will go on flowering until the first frost, and that's why I love cosmos and growing flowers at an allotment plot. I just think they make it, and they just make such a massive difference, and they lift my mood as well. When things are looking a little bit frayed around the edges, the flowers, they keep me happy and they keep me smiling. So massive believer in growing flowers, and I will grow even more next year as well. Guys, that's all I've got time for today because Tommy wants to get home for his lunch. I will answer all of your questions that you asked me in the last vlog, because I did ask for your questions. I will get around to doing that this week, hopefully. And I hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you did, do subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next vlog, which will be Friday. See you Friday, guys. Bye. No, Tom, pick them up properly. Don't just chuck them. Oh. Just can't get the staff these days.